Hello, so for the final activity, my assignment I have to synthesize everything that I've learned above into a 5-minute personal identity story video. I am comfortable with recording, so that's not a problem. So basically what I've learned, from doing this whole assignment is basically self-reflection on who each student is as a person. What I think I did like doing the identity web. I felt like it was very in depth about how basically like the domino effect I've heard of. The identity web kind of is very similar in that way. The iceberg theory. I've actually did the iceberg theory last class I took in January with becoming a teacher. Basically, I liked the whole template of what we like, of how we do things, how we prioritize things that are important, and kind of the iceberg at the bottom is kind of stuff that like we would need to work on going forward with that. From watching the stereotype video, I do feel a lot of stuff that we do. I feel like how you're raised, how your parents raised you has a big part in what you're doing and how you're doing it, especially when it's coming to stereotyping. An example I used for like stereotyping is, a lot of people actually use it, is I went to high school with a lot of Asians. So they were always very good at math. And I feel like that's not a very good stereotype to have, because I'm basing it off of race. And I myself, I'm half black, half Mexican. It's very hard for me to kind of fit in anywhere, because either I'm not black enough to be around the black people, or I'm not Mexican enough to be around the Mexican people. I feel like there's different stereotypes. Not all black people are gonna steal something from somebody. Mexicans, no, they don't cut grass. Not all Mexicans cut grass. Not all Mexicans sell oranges. Like, I feel like a lot of people, and it has to do with the internet as well, put on this how do I explain it? Put on this show basically like of how stereotyping is, and I feel like kids read off of that, and that's how their stereotypes build up and accumulate. So these future scholars, if they want to become teachers, now they carry that stereotype of when they would to teach a class. Oh, they're Mexican. Oh, they pick oranges. Oh, they're Asian. They're good at math. So I feel like it has to do with social media. Today, social media is very big, so I feel like it has a lot to do with that. The last and final thing, what I learned about doing, or I'm sorry. So, the next one was the hidden bias. I did take the quiz for it. I took it during the week, so I don't remember the score I got, but I did enjoy doing it. I feel like, to answer that question, the bias I formed, is that I put Asians were good at math. The bias I carry with me as a learner is that I might tend to favor information that confirms existing patterns. That's what I had answered it to. The next one was the activity 5 for the personal assets and supports. I did enjoy doing this. I felt like it picked my brain a lot with knowing my assets and realizing the supports I definitely need. But overall, I did enjoy doing this assignment for personal identity analysis. I feel like it was a good way for us to kind of be open-minded and to connect going forward with this class. Thank you.